Hello, Libra, and welcome to FireStar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt. And Libra, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different from your other general readings, okay? So, in this love reading, I have already pre shuffled off camera and also already stacked your decks here for you guys. I have 3 stones on the top of these decks. I will show you guys a picture closer up where you can focus on these decks to choose your pile. Usually, when I ask you to choose your pile, I ask that you close your eyes, you take a few deep breaths in and out slowly. And then once you open your eyes, you should be drawn to a deck, okay? If you want to choose the deck based off the stone, that's fine. Usually, though, what is best, or I find best, is when you really focus on the question of what actions should you take towards your partner, okay? Because that's the intent that I set with these piles. I also set the intent of finding out your energy, your person's energy, as well as the connection between you guys. And then, of course, asking what actions you should take towards this individual. So, again, when you guys close your eyes, just focus on the question of what actions should you take towards this individual. And when you open your eyes, you should be drawn to a deck, and that is the pile that has chosen you. I will be putting timestamps down below in the comments for you guys. For those of you who are new on YouTube, I know YouTube seems like it might be a little bit tricky, but let me tell you something. Down in the comments, when you see pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, there will be a number when the reading starts for pile 1, and it will be highlighted in blue. If you click on that number, it'll take you directly to the time in the video instead of having to fast forward to that time. Same thing applies with pile 2 and pile 3. So just so you guys know, the piles are going to be in the comments. I will pin the comments so that you guys see it right off the bat. Okay. Also, before we get into your reading, I do have a few things that I do want to talk about. Clearly, the way messages come through, it is made for somebody, not everybody. So if you do have questions and you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box down below. All you have to do is email me and I'll send you over a price list. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms where I kind of do extra stuff. I haven't been 100% on my other social media platforms, but I do intend to in the future, okay? So definitely follow me on my other social media platforms. So again, the timestamps are just for you guys. If you don't want to sit here through the intro, you don't have to. You can go straight towards your reading, especially if you already know what pile you want to choose. All right, so also, if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Believe it or not, putting out sends positive energy for everybody else, including yourself. So all I ask for these readings is that you do me a favor and help me get my videos out there so that whoever this message is intended for, it will find them. And all you have to do so is subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking that little black box down in the corner. If you guys are on your desktop or on your phone sideways, if it's in the upright position on your phone, you won't see it. So just flip that bitch and you'll see it. But anyways, if you just click on that box, it will give you the option to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you feel that this video resonates for you. Even if not, even if you just want to send positive vibes, just smash that thumbs up, okay? Also, if the message does resonate for you, let me know in the comments down below how it relates to your life. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and upload the picture for you guys so that you guys can focus more closely on the decks, Libra. All right, Libra, so we have the first one over here, which is the white deck, the Hermetic deck on top with the rose quartz. That is pile number 1. We have pile number 2, which is the amethyst. And then we have pile number 3, which is the black obsidian arrowhead. Yes, I know my arrowhead has been chipped on the tip. Really disappointed when it happened, but it is what it is. So that is pile 3, you guys. Okay, so we have pile 1 over here, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so you guys take a few minutes to figure out which deck you are drawn to. Once you do that, we'll get into this reading. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with pile 1. Pile 1, for those of you who chose the rose quartz, this is your reading. Okay, so like I said, we do have what actions should you take with clarification. We have the energy between you two. And we also have your person's energy and your energy. For your person's energy, we have I listen to opposing opinions. And we also have I respect the property of others. Now, when it comes to your person's energy, this can be the way that you feel towards them. Sometimes when these readings happen and the intent is set for my Libras, of course, it's going to take into consideration their emotions and how they feel for this person. So we will be obviously getting into it and finding out how these energies relate to this reading. But it does say that I do listen to opposing opinions. So I feel like your person, um, regardless if they agree with the opinions or not, or act like they care or not, they do listen, okay? And they do listen to things that they don't necessarily normally agree with. It's kind of like this sense of being open minded, but without communicating or showing. I also have, I respect the property of others. I feel like this person has this demeanor about them where they're very respectful, okay? Possibly they open doors for others, a lot of chivalry. I cannot speak today, Libra, I apologize. But again, so I feel like they just really hold doors open for people. They're not afraid to say please, thank you, welcome, kind of like that Southern hospitality feel. And it has to do with the way they feel about themselves, and it portrays on how they treat others. And this person not only respects themselves, but they respect others. When it comes to your energy, we have when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. And we also have when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. So I'm really getting this sense of maybe you've been kind of down and out, Libra. Of course, I think we all have as humans. I know everybody's probably excited. Things are changing here, and definitely for the positive. Hopefully, we can continue to put that positive energy out there so that things continue to stay positive. And I think that's the most important to understand with frequencies and the way the vibrations work. If you're walking around with a negative attitude, it's kind of one of those things like it's kind of like, I know I hate to even bring this up, but the 7 degrees of murder, or you all know somebody within 7 degrees, or something like that. I might even be wrong. I might be incorrect on the number even. Um, my point is that you don't realize when you walk around with negative vibes how easy it is to say you even held the door open for somebody, even when you were in your negative mind state. Okay, and I'm not saying that you're being negative to others, but just when you're being negative in your thoughts. When you walk around with negative thoughts, even if it's just beating yourself up over something, and not saying that you're coming from a bad place, because we all have negative thoughts in our mind. It's just this sense of you don't realize, like, you may even hold the door open for somebody, and when you do, you do it kind of rudely, and you don't realize it because you're in your thoughts, not realizing that it's coming out, because that's how it works. Our energy is portrayed through our own thoughts and how we feel for ourselves. So it's also this sense of just understanding that, hey, when you walk around with a positive energy, you don't know what person you come in contact with that can take that positive energy from you. So again, yeah, it's just this sense of this spiritual connection within yourself, this union within yourself, where you understand that things aren't going to be perfect, and sometimes things will. And it's this sense of walking around knowing that everything is going to be okay, regardless of how hard it is. And that energy is what radiates the world. That energy is what we call joy, finding joy in even the most difficult times. So again, it's this sense of spiritual connection, okay? And you know that no matter what, the universe has you. Yes, it can put you in the worst situation, and you can live in the most horrible way your entire life, but there's something that you are going to do for somebody that you might not even realize you're doing. And it's just this sense of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. um, you know Again, we're going to get more into this and your connection, because clearly you came here for somebody else, not yourself. But yeah, so let's go ahead and find out the connection between you two, okay? All right, so we do have the Strength card in the upright. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Materials, the Five of Voices. We have the Five of Inspiration in reverse. Wow, we also have the King of Inspiration, and we also have the Star in reverse. So let's go ahead and go through this and break this down. And again, this is the connection between you two, okay? All right, so I feel like there's a lot of strength in this connection, okay? Whether this is you holding on and almost manifesting this person, or this is them holding on and them manifesting you, and you all of a sudden being like, why am I thinking about this person? Whatever the situation is. I don't know if this is a past connection or not. So we'll find out as we get into the reading. But we do have two kings on the table here, okay? So there's this heavy sense of mastering, okay? Mastering the power when it comes to manifestation, and mastering the power when it comes to creativity and inspiration. The muse of materials and the muse of inspiration is the muse of swords and the king of swords and the king of wands, okay? So definitely earth and fire energy here, Libra. So you don't have to be dealing with somebody who is a fire sign or even an air sign, but it's just that sense of the energy. Also, I have provided a link down below in the comments for the birth chart if you want to find out all your placements. I think a lot of people don't understand that most people only know one of their zodiac signs, and that is the sun sign. But we have other placements, and I think a lot of you guys might not realize how many zodiac signs you have in your birth chart. Now, you might only have a few, but you might have multiple. I have multiple in my birth chart, but definitely check your birth chart out. You do need to know the time you were born and the place you were born in order to be able to get the full birth chart. So again, I do have earth and fire energy here. But again, it's this sense of, getting control over manifesting things, getting control over the creativity so that the manifestation happens in this relationship. So we also have the Knight of Materials here, okay? Again, with this earthly feel of being stable, being secure in the relationship, feeling like, hey, you need some sense of stability here, okay? Heavy sense of stability when it comes to this relationship. So now this can be a lack of, and this could also be what is drawing you to them. We also have the Five of Swords here, the Five of Voices. It's this sense of understanding with connection, okay? So not only are you going to be connected to your own thoughts, but it's this process of understanding others' thoughts as well. So I feel like as far as the communication goes between you guys, there is a good sense of communication, and there is a lot of strength in this connection. There's a lot of wanting stability, wanting long-term commitment, wanting to build with this person, and wanting to manifest with this person, and vice versa. We do have the Five of Inspirations here in reverse. I feel like there's this sense of not feeling, you feel like you're the only one, or this person feels like they're the only one. I'm kind of getting this vibe. It's one of you guys who feels like, there's no competition, they've got this in the bag. And then the other one feels like they're just not that special to this person, okay? Clearly, when we come down to the advice, we'll find out more or less who is who here. So overall, this connection, it's a strong connection, okay? I don't see anything here yet when it comes to twin flame or soulmate, but I do feel this sense of just really standing in your power and this commitment being something that can progress to something really beautiful, okay? It's just important to make sure that you guys communicate with each other, because if not, this is where one of you might feel one way and the other one might not because of a lack of communication, okay? Not mental clarity, just communication. So again, one of you guys is feeling like, I got this in the bag, it's good to go. And then the other one of you is like, does he or she really like me? Like, do they even really see me? Am I really even here? And I'm getting this sense of this is your person and this is you. But again, we're going to clarify when we get into the overall advice. So let's go ahead and take a look at the advice as far as what actions you should take towards this individual. Wow, we have the Lovers in the upright, the Princess of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Princess of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Wow. Heavy, heavy fire energy here, Libra. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could have fire in your chart. Okay, so there's definitely a soulmate connection here, okay? Now, whether you choose to progress in this soulmate relationship or not is, of course, on you. As far as the actions that you should take towards this individual, this is just I guess, another way of looking at things, another perception or perspective when it comes to the actions you should take. So in no way, shape, or form am I telling you to take these actions. What I'm trying to tell you that if you do take these actions, this is the possible outcome, okay? But it's important to understand that not all of these messages are made for everybody. These are general, okay? General readings, which means this goes off the whole Libra energy. All right. So like I said, this is a soulmate connection here with the Lovers card. We have the Princess of Swords, which is telling me that there is a lot of sense of mental clarity and communication here, and you're going to be owning this, okay? So I feel like you are going to progress towards this relationship. I feel like you're going to go forward with this relationship because you know this connection is working. You know the only thing negative in this connection is your own thoughts or your person's thoughts, okay? Because you feel everything else and you don't feel weaknesses in anything other than maybe the way you portray yourself, okay? Or, and yeah, on both parts, because again, one of you guys is more like, I'm confident as hell, I got this in the bag. And then the other one of you is like, I don't know if this person even really likes me, okay? That kind of feel. So again, it's your own lack of mental clarity within. Even for the person who's really positive, like, I got this in the bag, that ego can become blinding as well sometimes. So it's important that even the one with the ego understands that, hey, I got to back down on this ego just a little bit. I don't have to get rid of it, but I need to balance it out. And same thing with the lack of self, respect and self love. It's like, if you feel like you're not worthy, it's because you feel like you're not worthy, not because this person doesn't actually have, not because you don't have value in this person's mind. Does that make sense? Most people who are like, man, this person doesn't like me, or man, I don't get what's going on, it's because there's a lack of confidence within them. Okay. So if this is you, Libra, it's important that you understand that you start looking in that mirror and you say, you know what, I'm fucking worth it. I am worth it, or even I am beautiful. Because everybody is. Everybody was created different for a reason, okay? Everybody has their partner out there. It's just, are they going to be willing to work on themselves enough to create the best possible outcome? Okay. So again, this is a soul connection here. I feel like you're going to be taking action when it comes to this mental clarity and getting a hold of what it is that you lack as an individual. I do feel like this is going to be coming towards an end really soon as far as the mental clarity in your own mind with your self-worth, your self-respect. So now I'm starting to really get the vibe that this is you, the star in reverse here. Again, the star in reverse is just this sense of not feeling like a wish come true, not feeling good enough, not feeling like you're shining bright. So with the Nine of Swords here, I see you taking action towards that, Libra. I see you trying to figure out why you think this way. You may even be looking back at past relationships and this connection, trying to figure out why you feel this way, because you know that you don't like feeling this way. It's creating an unbalance in you, Libra. And Libra, you guys are the scales. You are about balance. So this is definitely something that can really weigh you down. And again, I see you just working hard when it comes to this mental clarity with this, with what is causing this, because again, you're not the type of person to be unbalanced. So you're going to be working really hard to balance that out. I also see you taking on the Princess of Wands energy here. I feel like you're going to be taking action when it comes to this passionate start, this passionate beginning, this passionate journey when it comes to this relationship, okay? When it comes to romance, when it comes to sensuality, when it comes to this connection with your soul partner. We also have the Nine of Wands here, okay? The Nine of Wands is this sense of getting towards the end of a battle that you've been fighting really hard when it comes to your emotions. Maybe past relationships have created some emotions that have created the lack of self-worth and the lack of self-love, okay? It's not bad, Libra. We all go through it. Matter of fact, even myself and I have my own issues when it comes to balancing out worthiness and self-love and self-respect, okay? But it's important to understand that you need to get a control of it, because if you don't, it can lead you to defeat. And of course, depression is a bitch, and we all know here, in America at least, mental health is a huge issue. That is partially why I do what I do, because I am an advocate for mental health. I feel like a lot of us just don't have the correct advice because we seek advice from people that don't have good lives themselves. We seek advice from humans who have no idea really the understanding of most things. So I feel like we as individuals need to seek a higher guidance, a higher way of understanding. So I have this, this feel that you're really taking the action as far as working on you, which I think, Libra, honestly, out of all the readings, you are the only one who is taking action when it really comes to you, okay? All the other reads, it was kind of like they were taking action for themselves, but to gain the person of their dreams. For you, I feel like it's this sense of not necessarily waiting in the connection, but just this small blockage because you know something's not level. Okay, you know something is not right within you, and so it's like, I'm going to work on me. You know, yes, this is a soulmate connection, so you're not even worried about it. You know it's here. Maybe you are the one that's being confident, like there's no competition. But you also feel like maybe it's a battling back and forth between you here. Maybe these are both you. And maybe this is your person. Maybe your person is just this person that just manifests, creates the home life, creates the romance, perfect when it comes to, you know, mooching you on over, right? Or just giving you the love that you deserve and you've always wanted, but also holding down the home. This is literally a great combination when it comes to a man. Strength holding this relationship down. Maybe you feel very confident within this connection between you two. But as far as the advice, I see you just taking action towards yourself here. And I think because of that, this connection will be beautiful. And this is something that can definitely be long term because as long as this person doesn't have any issues, this is a beautiful situation. Again, I respect the property of others. I listen to opposing opinions. This is someone who is grounded within their own ways that they understand. So let's go ahead and clarify here the overall read, just so that we can make sure we really know what kind of actions to take here, okay? Spirit, show my Libras pile 1 what they need to see, please, when it comes to this connection. Show me what we need to see, Spirit. Show me the messages that need to be. Cards are getting stuck, sorry. Hold on, let me flip. Another one flipped, hold on. Spirit was really talking to you guys here, Libra. All right, let's take a look and see what we have. We have karmic relationship. We have camera. We have hammer. We have photograph. Healing heart. Not enough. Palm tree. The butterfly. The runner. And coffin. All right, so let's take a look here. So we have karmic relationship, letting go, loving you, and lessons. So maybe this is a past connection. Maybe this isn't a connection that is current, you guys. Maybe this issue over here between somebody feeling like there was no competition and somebody feeling like there was a lack of self-worth or a lack of seeing the light shine within them, being that wish come true. I feel like this is a past relationship, okay? So I feel like there has been an ending to this soulmate connection. But remember, it's important to understand that soulmates does not mean long term, okay? Soulmates means that your souls were connected to meet, to learn something, okay? Yes, sometimes soulmates can be long term. Sometimes soulmates can last 2 days. Sometimes you can meet somebody for 5 seconds and they change your life. Soulmates do not have to be a sexual relationship, okay? This is why relationship status is irrelevant on my channel. I'm not saying that I won't bring it up, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter if you're actually physically in a relationship or not, because sometimes people can be physically in relationships and still have connections to people. But this situation was a karmic relationship. It was made to teach you something, and so this is why I see this action of you going after yourself here from this soulmate connection. So it makes sense now. Starting off with what action should you take? It's using what has come out of this relationship, what it is that has brought forth these emotions, and figure out what is really causing these emotions. Because it's not that this person walked away from you that's creating those emotions, it's something that is in you. because our relationships are a reflection of us. So if we as humans feel like, say, on the positive side, that we're the shit and it's overbearing and very confident, you can come across as egotistical. This can also create a blockage in your own mind because you think you're always right, you think you're always perfect, and so it becomes this sense of stay humble and lower yourself a little bit, right? Again, on the negative, I mean on the positive, I'm sorry, on the negative, saying that you're not worth it, you're a piece of crap, that nobody's ever going to love you. Again, that's so much on the negative that there's this chemical imbalance. Okay, so it's important to weigh these out as much as you can and try to keep them as equal as possible here. But again, you were made to learn from this connection. So I do see you using the connection to move forward, and it's this sense of moving forward with this adolescence mental clarity, okay? Like just understanding what it is to face these demons for what they are and fix yourself so that you understand that it doesn't matter what connection comes into your life. If you have taken care of yourself, you're good to go. I do see you reminiscing with this person a lot, thinking about them a lot, but I also see you trying to figure out within the memories of what happened. Okay, so you're starting to get this perception and learn from the past. And because of this, you're going to end up making memories for yourself. Okay, let's see. We also have the hammer, self sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So you're working on it, like I said here with the Nine of Swords. You want to end this cycle when it comes to these mental thoughts and not having the understanding that you're craving, the mental clarity you're craving. But I do see you looking at this person's pictures a lot. Okay, you're looking at them a lot. You're kind of, I won't say stalking them, but you're definitely every now and then randomly hopping on their Facebook or their social media platform and maybe checking out what they're doing, where they're at, who they're talking to. Have they had kids? Have they started a connection? What are they doing? But it's this sense of nostalgia. It's important to understand that with the camera and the photograph here, this is something that you're beating yourself up over, unless you're actually learning from it. And of course, only you're going to know that, Libra. We also have healing heart here. You're healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. So it's important to understand that when you're blinded, okay, when you have a lack of equal balance within you, Libra, again, it's going to create these blockages. So you could have created these blockages within you because of those blockages within you, you might not have seen this person the right way. You may have seen them as Prince Charming, the perfect man, but in all actuality, they could have been totally different. Again, because this can portray the energy that you feel for them. Again, it's this feeling of like you weren't enough. I feel like this person may have left you like an option, or maybe had multiple options, and it's this sense of making you feel like you're not enough. So you were just frustrated in this connection. Why do you still feel for this person after they did this to you? This is what you call addiction, honey. Addiction can be attaching to somebody that is no good for you. Just like we attach to things that are no good for us, like alcohol, drugs, shopping, eating. These can all become addictions, and everything we do in life, it's all about moderation and balance. We're not perfect. We're going to have negative in us. It's just important to understand why those negatives are there and how to not get control of the negatives, but how to understand the negatives. Because once you understand the negatives within you, then it makes it that much easier to be able to cherish the positives. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. We also have stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you're riding the wave, which is really good, Libra, okay? You're understanding that this isn't permanent, okay? This feeling is not permanent, and you know this, and you're secure in that, and you're ready to grow. We have the butterfly, evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child and growing. So this cause could have been something that you were dealing with from past childhood, issues maybe. Maybe there was a absent parent in the family, and even with the parent being in the family, when I say absence, I'm not referring to the physical. I'm referring to the emotional state. So there can be different situations here. It can be somebody that maybe their parents just worked too much, somebody who was a child of a single home, a single parent. somebody in the adoption system. There's plenty of options here when it comes to the connection, okay? The inner child, healing the hurt from this inner child, okay? You have to heal this. You cannot blame yourself for other people's actions. All you can blame yourself for is the way you handle these actions. I do see a runner here, okay? Somebody who is running away from their problems, running away from relationships. There's a fear of intimacy and listening to ego, okay? So remember when I said this sense of feeling like you didn't have competition? That alone, again, can create blockages just as much as the not feeling worthy. That can be the same thing from running from a relationship, again, because these are energies. This is not physical. So physically, you could be running from your own thoughts. Physically, you could be running away from your own inspirations, your own dreams, and your own ambitions, because you got so caught up in this connection. You never stopped to think for yourself. You get what I'm saying? You were focused on this connection so much, you ran away from you. But there is the coffin here, which is the ending. Okay, bringing growth from this ending, gaining growth from this ending. Sorry, this is a transition. So this is very similar to the Tower card. Okay, so as far as this connection goes, you guys, I really think that it's this sense of just learning to understand you, Libra. Okay, take from this relationship. Stop holding on to this connection when it comes to the actions to take towards this person. Don't take action towards this person. Take action towards you, Libra. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. I know you probably want to hear the gushy shit. This person loves you. They're coming back to you. Yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to tell you that here. I'm going to tell you what it is to make you better, because in actuality, this person is irrelevant. Do you want to know why this person's irrelevant? Because if you don't have them and they're not in your life and you can't touch them, then why are they in your thoughts? Why are they in your thoughts? Why are they in your mind? Why are you clicking on this video for them? This is the problem that is wrong with us. This is the issues that we have as humans. We seek validation from other people instead of ourselves. We forgive other people, but we don't forgive ourselves. So Libra, I hope this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, again, if you have any questions, email me down below. In the description box is my email. I do personal readings. If you feel like this video resonated with you, drop a comment down below and let me know how it does. Email me and let me know if you need a personal reading. Again, this is a general message. It might not be 100% accurate to your personal situation. All right, Libra, for pile 2, that's all I have for you. I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video so that it gets out to the person it needs to get out to. All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into pile 2. All right. So for those of you guys who chose pile 2, this is your reading. This is the Amethyst. All right, so we have a few things we're going to be looking at here, Libra. We're going to be looking at what actions should you take towards this person, clarifying what actions you should take, the connection between you two, your person's energy and your energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person's energy. We have I am kind, and I follow my inner guidance. So I feel like your person does have a connection when it comes to religion or spirituality, and your person is kind, okay? Now, clearly, this can be the way you see them. The way the energies come through is I do focus on not only your energy, but I focus on the person that you're thinking of's energy as well. Now, remember, this is a general reading, so this might not resonate with everyone, but it's this sense of your person being somebody who trusts their intuition. They understand the equal give and take when it comes to love, when it comes to giving and receiving. And so it's this sense of pleasure because this person is kind, okay? When it comes to your emotions, we have true manifestations are powered by service of love. And believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. Wow. So this is beautiful. And this gives me this energy of fire, believe it or not, because this is where things really begin. It's like, the stages of dreaming. When we sleep and we dream, this is creativity at its finest. I know a lot of us don't remember our dreams, and maybe you're lucky and you do remember all your dreams. But it's this sense of really sparking the beginning of something. Okay, and it's this understanding of knowing that this beginning, this spark, comes from up above. This spark comes from the ethers. It comes from above the. This is divine. Okay, it comes from the universe. And of course, the way to manifest here in this earthly world, this earthly possession, this earthly tangible thing of ours that we live on, the place that we call home earth, is understanding that in order to manifest in this place, we have to have love, and it is powered by love. Okay, imagination, creativity, where does it come from? The gift of God, which is love. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the connection between you two. We have the Six of Materials, the Nine of Materials in reverse, the Queen of Materials in reverse, the Ten of Voices, wow, the Three of Inspiration, and the Knight of Emotions. Okay, very interesting. So give me a minute to tune into this energy. Okay, so I really feel like there was a lack of give and take in this connection, clearly with the Six of Materials here in reverse. Okay, so the Six of Materials is the Six of Pentacles. It's this sense of somebody didn't give enough in this relationship, so it created a huge unbalance in this connection. The Nine of Materials here, somebody also, and maybe both of you guys, didn't look at the accomplishments. Okay, you only looked at the failures in this connection, or you could be currently just going through why this relationship failed if it did. We have the Queen of Materials. Yeah, there's a lack of manifestation when it comes to this connection. We have three cards when it comes to tangible things. Okay, and remember, relationships can be tangible because we can dispose relationships just as much as we can bring them in. Anything that you can touch, anything that can perish, even the things that can't perish can eventually perish. It's this sense of just not being connected. It was looking at all the negatives, not working on the relationship, not willing to give in this relationship. And this was painfully brutal. Painfully brutal. There was an ending to this connection. Okay, this ending was a very painful ending at that. Ten of Swords, Ten of Voices in reverse is defeated by mental thoughts. I mean, defeated. Like feeling like nothing, feeling like a waste of time, feeling like a waste of body, and just feeling like a waste, period. This is a really difficult situation to be in because it's a sense of loss, grief, betrayal, anything and everything that you can think of when it comes to hurt. That's what this card is. But instead of defeating it, it defeated you. It shook you to your core. It created an unbalance. It created a lack of stability within you. And it all had to do over this Knight of Emotions here, This person that is so kind, this person that is so spiritual, was also not stable, not committal, not grounded. This person was free with their love and not just with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actions that you should take towards this person. We have the King of Swords, the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Star in reverse. We have the World, and we have the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, the Magician in reverse, the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. All right, give me a minute here. Here, let me move these cards so you can see them better. Okay. So I do see you taking action when it comes to mental clarity here. Okay. Whatever it is that you need to do to try to figure out what it is, you're going to do it. And it has to do with all this pain, clearly. Okay. You get this sense either you get mental clarity or you're taking action to seek mental clarity here. We do have the Six of Cups, though. Okay. So the Six of Cups is telling me that this was a twin flame soulmate connection. You were definitely made to learn something from this individual. And I see you taking action and figuring that out. I also see you going towards a soulmate connection, going towards the relationship that you want. I see you going towards happiness. I see you going towards abundance and finding everything that you could possibly find when it comes to that relationship. Okay? You want, what it is that you want, whether that's romance, whether that's friendship, whether that's being grounded and stable and consistent, whether it's all of the above, plus, the attraction and the money and everything else, whatever it is that you want when you think of a relationship, this is what you're working and going towards. Okay, this is the actions that you are taking. You do have the Star here in reverse, okay? We also have the World and the Queen of Wands. The Star in reverse, it's this sense of you not getting something that you really want. But when you didn't get this, okay, it created this spark in your mind that made you start realizing and going back and being thankful for not only the positives but the negatives, but you really focused on the accomplishments here, okay? Or you are going to be really focusing on the accomplishments here. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright, taking action when it comes to creativity and passion and manifesting this relationship. I feel like you're going to really work hard and focus hard on the emotions of this, but be careful because I see you manifesting possibly this connection. I hope it's not this connection that you're manifesting. Again, with the Star in reverse, it's a wish that was unfulfilled. But you're going towards, you've taken mental clarity, you're going towards the equal give and take in this relationship. The Ten of Cups when it comes to this relationship. I don't know if it's this relationship here with this person or if this is a new. We are going to clarify here with these cards, and then we're also going to clarify with some more cards for the overall energy, because I could be wrong here. But I am feeling this sense of being thankful and accomplishing things. And this puts you in your power, right? The Queen of Wands. Taking action when it comes to your emotions, taking actions when it comes to your babies. And when I mean babies, I'm talking about anything that you create, whether this is a actual physical child or this is just something you've worked on. We have the Ace of Cups here when it comes to the Kings of Swords and the Six of Cups. So, makes sense. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups clarifying the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. So this is a new love you're going after here. Okay, I see you gaining mental clarity and learning from this connection, and I see you going after possibly an air sign here, the King of Swords. This is the power of love, the power of waters here, the Ace of Cups clarifying, right? Yeah. It's the power of love that's driving you towards this mental clarity, towards this soul connection, okay? We have the Ten of Cups and the Star in reverse, clarified by the Magician in reverse. I feel like the reason you're not getting your wishes is because you're not using all the tools that are provided, okay? And what I mean is there's things around you and things within you that can give you the answers that you seek. You're not using the powers that are provided to you, okay, with the Magician in reverse here. There's something you're not seeing clearly. There's something you're not using clearly when it comes to this wish fulfillment in regards to love, okay, in regards to the abundance of love. We have fast movement here, though, period. Lots of fast movement, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles, which means that when this happens fast, whether this is somebody new that comes in or this person coming back, I have this feel that when this happens and it comes in really fast, it's going to kind of knock you off your rocker. It's going to throw you for a loop, and you're not going to know how to handle it. It's going to be like, whoa, okay? We also have the Eight of Wands clarifying the world and the Queen of Wands. This is, again, Lord of Swiftness, very fast action here, okay? So like I said, whether this is a new person coming in or this person coming back, you're taking fast actions towards this, okay? It's important though here, okay, because I see you taking action towards this person, and when you do, I feel like you're not going to use all the tools provided because it comes in so fast. You're not going to be able to see it clearly. So remember, time is irrelevant here. So stay still for a moment. Take it in and use what's around you here, okay? Because you clearly don't want to be in the Magician in reverse. You want to have wish fulfillment. You want to be able to create it. And you want to be able to use everything that you are provided to be able to figure it out and create it, okay? So when it comes to working on your accomplishments and going after this relationship or going after the kind of connection you want, it's important to understand it's going to come in fast because you clearly manifested this. Just make sure, okay, with this Two of Pentacles here in reverse, not being able to handle it, not being able to, ride the wave. Instead, when the wave comes up, you're falling off the wave. When the wave comes down, you're crashing. It's important to balance it out, okay? Because the actions I see you taking, you're going to repeat this cycle again, okay? So it's important that you fix this. That is the actions that you need to take. We are going to clarify, though, because did I just flip over cards? Okay. Because sometimes I can be wrong with these vibes because we are asking multiple questions here, and the questions that I ask, yeah, okay, hold on, I did flip over cards. I thought I did. There's all these here. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. But again, so we're just going to really go through and the overall energy of this connection, okay? Maybe the things that I didn't see, the things I didn't feel. Then again, this could just clarify it all. So it just really depends on what Spirit thinks here, okay? All right, Spirit, show us what, nope, hold on. There's still cards that are flipped over. Let me go through really quick. I'm sorry, Libra. Okay, Libra. We're good to go. All right. Again, we're just going to go through and get some overall vibes for this whole connection, okay? All right, Spirit, show my Libras pile number 2 what they need to see when it comes to this connection, the answers they seek. Show me the messages that they need to see and the messages that need to be. Spirit, show us what we need to see and the messages that need to be. All right, Spirit, let's get a few more cards here. Show us what we need to see. Show my Libra the messages that need to be. Show us what we need to see here, Spirit. Show us what we need to see. One more time, Spirit. Show us the messages that need to be seen. Show us the messages that need to be. Show us, Spirit, what my Libras need to see. All right. Let's take a look here. We have the Sword and the Rose. We have love. We have kisses. We have coffee. We have the boat. We have paradise, date, and hand of cards, okay? The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So you learn a lot from this connection, okay? You are the Sword and the Rose. You have mental clarity when it comes to love. You understand something, and whether it's something that you take from this reading or something that you do on your own, you have this epiphany, you wake up, you understand. And it's strong force of taking action with pride and honor. And again, it's when it comes to this unconditional love, because you realize the unconditional love that you gave this person is the love you deserve. And so you give it to yourself. It's this oneness, this purity, this passion, this attraction, this affection with you and only you. You don't need it from anybody else because you get it. Again, it's this unconditional love, the giving and receiving, the soulmate connection here. This soulmate union you want lies within you. You can have it, but you have to give it to yourself first. I do see you getting out and meeting new people. I see you getting out and conversating, savoring the moments, and just celebrating life, feeling uplifted, and creating new connections and new friendships. That's why I feel like the action you're taking towards loving yourself brings in, manifests the person that you really need. We have the boat. Again, receiving the information you need, arriving, moving on, closures, progression, right? You're taking a journey. And because of this journey, you're arriving not to your destination, but you're arriving at a path in your journey. You're receiving what you need, you're progressing, and you're moving, okay? You're moving on, you're now getting in that ship, and you're taking off, and you're setting set on another journey. So I feel like there's a closure when it comes to this relationship, okay? And you are moving on, and this becomes happiness to you because you're expanding. So you're happy, you're joy, and you understand that true manifestations are powered by love. So if you want this loving relationship, you have to create the power of love within you, and you have to manifest this love within you. Then you will attract the love that you need. We do have meeting someone new. That's why I said this King of Swords is a new person coming in. And it's not that this is the new person coming in, but it's because you manifest this person coming in because you figure it out. Again, remember though, don't rush into anything, okay, here with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. When it comes to dating and getting to know somebody new, make sure you don't show all your cards. Don't let this person know all of your emotions. Don't let them know how you truly feel, because it's really easy when you have this much emotion in you, Libra, to fall in love, okay? Not only fast, but with multiple people, okay? So not knocking any of my Libras out there. I totally get it. But it's this sense of you don't have to tell everybody everything, okay? You don't have to tell this person everything you feel, because that's what's actually making it so easy for you to fall, is by being so clear with your emotions to somebody, okay? So don't show your whole hand here, all right? Okay, Libra, pile number 2. That is all I have for you. I hope this helps you, okay? Make sure that you definitely stay still in the moment and really kind of get control of what's going on, and don't control it, just get control of what's going on here. Again, if you kind of just, if you don't maintain the balance, Libra, you know exactly what's up. It's going to become unbalanced and it's going to be all over the place. You're not going to be able to control your emotions. And guess what's going to happen? This same situation is going to happen again, just with somebody else that you fell in love with, or somebody else that you're starting a connection with. So it's important to get this under control so that you can move on to this relationship, or the relationship that you want, okay? The relationship that's coming in. Now, that relationship coming in could be this person again, okay? But if you worked on yourself and this person didn't work on themselves and they had issues, it's still going to be a negative relationship. If two people, okay, who have had a past connection are coming back together, it's important that you understand that those two people have to have faced whatever issues were there before, because if not, it's just going to be the same thing again, but 10 times worse. Okay? All right. So pile 2, that's all I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments down below if it did. If not, it's okay. There's plenty of messages out there for you. Keep figuring it out. Keep finding them. They will come to you. But I will see you guys next week. All right? Okay, pile number 3. This is your pile. If you guys chose the Black Obsidian Arrowhead, this is your reading. So clearly we're going to be taking a look at not only the connection between you two, but we're going to be looking at what advice Spirit has as far as the actions that you should take towards this individual. We're also going to be tapping into your person's energy as well as yours. Libra, pile number 3, your person is your pile is the only one that had 3 cards for your person's energy, so I'm interested to see what's going on here. All right, we have I relate in peace, I create harmony, and I honor virtue. So I feel like your person appreciates, the struggles in life because they know from the struggles they learn. So it's this sense of, honoring that virtue, honoring the pain, honoring what they learned from the pain. Or like, say, for example, your person was hurt in the past by somebody walking out in their life. It's like they understood that that pain led them to maybe something rewarding like patience or self-love or self-worth. Regardless, your person sees the pleasure in learning through that pain, okay? And this is why they honor that virtue. I create harmony. There's a sense of balance within your individual, and this balancing is what creates the peace. So I see this person being very calm and very grounded, yet equally free. It's this sense of balance that is just a very strong connection energy, right? So this could be the energy that is holding you on here. Sometimes your energy, the way you feel for this person, will come through as your person's energy, okay? We also have, for your energy, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Amen. I accept that good things come easily, and I am a super attractor. Wow, Libra pile number 3, digging this energy here, okay? You're just in this sense of you understand that if it's meant for you, it will come. If it's not meant for you, you're going to learn from it and figure out what is meant for you. So it's this sense of just understanding and knowing that is beautiful, Libra, okay? I also see that you accept that good things come easily and that you are a super attractor. Well, hell yeah, you know that the good things come easy. So therefore, you're just in this power moment, and you know that the negatives don't last for long. So it's this sense of just, being in this positive power and knowing that this positive power, this power of love, this power of forgiveness is radiating, and it's making you this super attractor, which means all these energies are going to come to you, whether they're negative or positive. You're probably going to get more negative people attracted to you than positive people. But the reason for that is because negatives and positives attract. So if you're in your positive manifestation when it comes to love, the power and attracting people, right? Because again, you're a super attractor. You're going to attract the negatives, but it's important to understand to not allow that negative energy to affect you, and you continue to be positive, because what you're going to do is you're going to teach others how to be positive. So it's this beautiful healing sense of energy on your side, Libra. All right, so let's take a look at your connection with your person. We have the Page of Materials, we have the Ace of Materials, we have the Page of Inspiration, the Queen of Inspiration, and the Three of Voices, okay? All right, so I'm feeling this sense of there was definitely a sense of lack when it comes to manifestation, okay? So I feel like you guys, or you feel like you wanted the relationship to happen, but it never happened, okay? So there was like a lack of manifestation. So maybe this was like more of a dating situation. Yeah, there was a lack of manifesting. So I feel like there's a relationship that you want and you didn't get it. Okay, now whether it's with this person or not, clearly we'll find out a little bit further into this relationship. The Queen of Inspiration here. The Queen of Inspiration is just this power of creating a relationship, a passionate relationship, a romantic relationship, something that is loving, something that is pure, something that ignites passion, okay? We also have the Three of Voices here, though, okay? The Three of Swords. There's a lot of heartbreak here. So overall with this connection, I really feel like this person, it's like you wanted a relationship and they didn't, okay? You felt passionate towards this person, and this person just didn't feel the same way. Again, this is like the starting of a relationship, like dating, and then it's stopping. Like there was no progression. There was no manifestation when it came to a relationship, okay? Interesting enough, it ends with heartbreak here, okay? So either you're heartbroken, Libra, or they're heartbroken, but there's this sense of feeling stabbed in the back, you know, feeling not left out in the cold, but feeling abandoned, okay? Straight up abandoned and hurt. You're feeling the loss, okay? Let's take a look at what action you should take towards this person. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, wow, the Hermit in reverse, the Death in reverse, and then I have Pentacles, okay. Clarifying with the Seven of Wands, the Lovers in reverse, and Three of Wands. Yeah, so your soulmate connection, your partner, okay, you guys are separated for sure with the Lovers in reverse here. Okay. The Ten of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're lifting these burdens, though, okay? The action that you're going to be taking is lifting these burdens because, you know, even if this feeling of thinking about this person, even if it's just random, but even those random thoughts just create this sadness, this grief, this feeling of loss. It's like you're tired of that. You're tired of that burden. So I see you taking actions and lifting those burdens off, okay? So I feel like slowly but surely, or if not, maybe 100% completely, you're releasing this person. You're releasing the negative things in this relationship, the times, you know, that I guess maybe could have been positive that you keep thinking of. You're trying to release all of it. Anything that hurts you, you're trying to release. So whether this is good or positive, negative or positive, I feel you not carrying these burdens on your back anymore, okay? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like you were defeated. I feel like you are going to defeat whatever it is that is in your thought process, okay? So not only the way you feel towards this individual, but I feel you releasing the painful thoughts in your mind when it comes to this person. We have the King of Cups here in reverse. You're releasing this love. You're taking action when it comes to letting go, okay? We do have the Hermit in reverse, though. I feel like there's a sense of depression here, maybe by trying to release this person. It's like you almost get caught back up into the going within, okay? The finding the answers within. I see you going within to find the answers, but it's like you're stuck there. It's like you're trying to find all the answers within, but remember, it's the equal give and take of everything. So yes, all the answers are within, but there's things that you need to see as well, okay? So I feel like it's this sense of, okay, you've been stuck in this this sense of hermit mode, right? You've just been inside. You're not being out, okay? Meaning you're really focusing and being stuck in this. I don't want to say it's a stagnation quite yet, but it might be feeling like stagnation to you. Like, what the hell? Why am I depressed? Why am I stuck here? What's going on? Why can't I release these burdens? Because you try to release these burdens, and then you start thinking again, and then you feel defeated again. And then it's like you keep repeating this process of lifting the burdens and ending this painful cycle just to be stuck in it again. There is a transformation taking place, though, because of this. And it ends up leading to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Wish fulfillment when it comes to anything and everything your heart can desire, from a relationship to money to, I mean, anything. And the relationships can be with your family, your kids, friends. But I just have this sense of everything being beautiful. Everything that you can wish for when it comes to anything that is tangible, you receive because of this. So I feel like the actions taken is this sense of, okay, I'm done with beating myself up over something that didn't work out. And it's this sense of, I'm going to figure it out. We have the Lord of the Lord of Valor in reverse here, the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? So we're clarifying here, but you know, it's like let me show you here. I don't know if you can see these or not, but this is the Lovers in reverse here. And then we also have the Three of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you keep kind of going backwards here. But again, it transforms you, right? And it creates this pure manifestation when it comes to everything you wish for. It's like you become successful because you've been working so hard on letting this connection go. This is a connection that you've held on to for a long time. Okay, whether this is a past relationship or just a friend that's been around that you have feelings for, that you spoke about, and maybe this person just said no. And so it left you really, really in your feels, okay? Really, really battling what are burdens, what are the things you want, just a lot of shit in your head, okay? A lot of shit in your heart and a lot of shit in your head here. And it was this sense of being defeated by it, but still not giving up. So it was like you were defeated, then you'd go back to it again, and you'd be defeated again, and you'd go back to it again. So it's this sense of repetitive kind of hurt that you've been doing to yourself, okay? But there's a separation here, there's a disunion. But I feel more strongly this disunion is within you, right? Because if this disunion wasn't within you, this wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? This wouldn't even matter. If you were in union yourself, you wouldn't be clicking on this video to find out what's going on, or you wouldn't be beating yourself up over this individual. Does that make sense? So this disunion not only lies within you, but it lies within any connection as well. Because again, if you're not in union, no relationship's gonna work. It's important to what you're doing here. Okay, most people don't do this, Libra. I'll be straight up honest with you, myself included. I don't go back and forth and beat myself up over stuff in this way to where I transform and manifest, okay? I'm more of a person who manifests things because I think, okay, anything I want, I can get. It's kind of like the spoiled brat mentality, right? And so then what happens is I get something and it's not what I thought it was. So I'm reversed from this. This is a good process because you're going to know what the hell is up when it comes to this next connection, because this is working on you, using the pain from this connection to work on you. This is why you get total wish fulfillment. This is why you're successful when it comes to money. This is why things have been given to you by divine, because you worked hard on transforming yourself, okay? Divine didn't have to transform you. You did it, so you were rewarded. This is a gift. This is the action that is being taken. 3 of Wands, Lord of established strength, okay? You worked hard. You have strength, right? This is a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. So not only do you get the gift of manifestation, but you get a new beginning too. So let's clarify with some Oracle here and really make sure that this connection is, whether this is over or whatever it is. Maybe there's a new connection coming in. I don't know. We're going to give some overall Oracle from Spirit here, just for the overall connection, this whole read, okay? Because I know it can be a lot and sometimes it can be confusing sometimes. So just kind of clarifying with cards from Spirit just really helps to, again, get this overall feel of this connection, okay? All right, Spirit, what do you have for us? Let's get at least, 6 to 10 cards, please. Spirit, show us what we need to see when it comes to my Libra's pile 3. Show me what I need to see. Wow. Okay. All right. Those came out pretty quick. Spirit was trying to tell you something, all right? Pile number 3. Let's see here. I try to keep my cards straight, but glass tables don't help. All right, we have Love Call. We have the Chaser. We have Palm Tree. We have the Grim Reaper. Talking. Sunglasses. Not Today, Junior. Cupid's Arrow. And Healing Heart. All right, let me break this down for you guys. Clearly, it's pretty much what I was just referring to. We have Love Call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting them know, and Chaser. So again, yeah, I feel like you expressed your feelings to this individual and this person kind of ran away. This person just didn't accept the offer here that was given, and you became codependent on this person. Whether this person knew that or not doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, okay? It doesn't matter if this person actually knew you were chasing them or if you were just in your thought process chasing them. it doesn't matter. The point is that energy-wise, you became the chaser, okay? You became codependent on this relationship because of a fear of abandonment. Okay, this is abandonment issues here. A lot of abandonment issues can come from childhood, and it's hard. It's really hard to fix situations like that. This is why mental health is so important. But it's, again, this sense of depending on this person the second they walked out on you, because it's a familiar feeling. We have the palm tree: stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Yeah, for sure. The transitions taking place, the hurt, the mental clarity, the defeat, the lifting the burdens. It's all growth. It's all growth. We have the Grim Reaper here, which is just clarifying that this relationship is over. There's no second chances. Grow and transform your life. So release the attachment that you have to this individual because it's not doing you any good. Focus on the actions of releasing this person. I feel like, okay, with the talking card here, I feel like you're waiting for this person to reach out for you. You're waiting for this person to text you. You're waiting for this person to just randomly show up if they know where you live. If not, you're just waiting from a text, from an email, from, social media messaging. And I feel like you're waiting, like literally waiting for that phone call. And that phone call is not going to happen. I see you watching them, checking in on them on social media, checking their profile picture out, seeing where they're up to, what they're doing. But Spirit's saying not today, okay? Not today. Don't deal with it. Avoid it. Okay? And the reason it's important to, and again, I can understand this, not today. I guess you have this sense of wanting to reach out to this person because you're upset. Like, how could you do this to me? How could you just leave me? How could you not, I'm a friend. How could you treat me like that? Am I not even a friend to you? Like, do you just not even care? It's a shitty feeling. But at the same time, if you're still in this mind space of not quite releasing the burdens yet and not ending this cycle of mental uncertainty, then don't reach out to this person. Don't pull this person in. Don't manifest this individual if you're not even fixed yourself. But I feel like once you take care of this and you get the mental clarity you need and you release these burdens, this is when a new faith will come in, okay? A new love will come in. A new love that is more important than any connection you can have. And that's the love for yourself, okay? Not only the love for yourself, but just meeting somebody new. This is a time for you to heal, okay? Heal from the heartbreak, free yourself from this toxic relationship or this addiction, okay? With the chaser here, codependency and addiction, remember, addiction is pretty simple, okay, Libra? And all of the piles have pretty much talked about addiction except for pile 2, I think. I think you and pile 1 both had addiction, so you might want to check out pile 1 too. But it's this sense of you depending on this person, okay? All addictions are us depending on something to cure us, okay? So again, if there's some deeper issues here within you, of course, this connection is going to happen with a lot of people. It's going to repeat itself over and over and over again because the codependency is within your energy, okay? It's your addiction. You need to heal from it. So you need to face it for what it is. Try to figure it out. Try to evaluate similarities in all of the relationships, all the differences in all the relationships. Write them down so you can visually see them. I tell all of my personal readers, the people who purchase my personal readings, I tell them the same thing. You have to figure it out because if not, the cycle will repeat. It'll continue to repeat. All right, Libra, that's all I have for you in this weekly's reading. I hope you enjoyed this pick reading. It was a little bit different and a little bit more challenging for me, but I just wanted to give you guys something different. And I did have somebody message me asking me for a pick a card reading, so I figured I'd try it with all of my zodiac signs for you guys just to give you something different. All right, so with that being said, we're done with your reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know how it resonates with your life. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, my email is down below. Just email me and I will send you a price list. There are no extended readings this week, clearly because this was basically an extended reading included. I do want to give you guys, things that are really useful. Okay, this is what my channel is all about. It's about healing and seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, don't forget my 200 subscriber giveaway is still going on. As soon as I hit 200 subscribers, I will announce the winner on Instagram. So make sure you're following me on all my social media links down below. I will randomly just choose somebody who is subscribed to my YouTube channel and comments below on one of my YouTube videos. Okay. If you are the winner, I will be choosing one random winner. If you are the winner, you do have to be 18 years of age as well as a U.S. resident. Just for now, at least, as far as the U.S. resident part happens. I mean, as far as the U.S. resident part goes, just because I am going to be sending something in the mail as well. All right, with that being said, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up and share this video. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Libra.